It's a bit early, I know, but I think I found my game of the year. It didn't take me very long to realize just how much I love Denshattack. I think before the first of the game's 9 chapters was done, I already knew that the developers at Undercoders had something special here. The first thing I need to mention is the soundtrack, because what the f***?
I like the way you hold on me, hold on me. I like the way you touch me, control me now. I like the way you hold on me, hold on me. I like the way you touch me, control me now. I like the way.
Denshattack has unique themes for every single level. This soundtrack is 80 tracks long, and every beat is as funky and entrancing as the last, mixing elements from all sorts of musical styles in a way that feels both inspired and fresh. On every level, the presentation to this game is vibrant and exhilarating. The stages are so colorful and visually distinct with their own unique gimmicks. The UI strikes a perfect balance between legibility and style. The character artwork is expressive and varied. I have no constructive criticism to give on the game's art direction, and I'm only including footage from the first region on purpose. I really want to give you a chance to experience the surprises that this game has in store. The music and visuals combine with the gameplay to create a mesmerizing experience that sucks you in for these 2 to 5 minute bursts of raw dopamine, pure gaming ecstasy, once you get the hang of the controls. It can take a little bit to get acclimated. To really succeed at the game requires a pretty sharp sense of timing and hand-eye coordination. Denshattack actually uses more buttons than viewing the gameplay might suggest, and as much as I loved learning how everything worked and putting it all into practice, I can see how some might get discouraged early on. However, if you can overcome the learning curve, you'll find a game with a surprising amount of depth. Plus, it just feels so damn cool to play due to the audio-visual feedback you get. It's actually quite hard to lose at Denshattack, despite what I've been saying. Checkpoints on each stage are frequent, and the stages themselves are, again, between 2 to 5 minutes long. So if you have no inclination to chase the gold medals on each stage, you could probably see everything the game has to offer in less than a few hours. However, if you're like me and you either enjoy learning the ins and outs of a game's mechanics, or love chasing 100% full completion, or hell, even just like the game on an audio-visual level that much, going back for those challenges on each stage is a ton of fun, and will drastically extend your playtime, so that's a bonus. Ultimately, I feel like Denshattack's greatest strength is its ability to take all of these different gameplay ideas and artistic inspirations and combine them into a game that feels like it can both stand on its own and act as a love letter to its predecessors. You can tell how much care and attention went into every element. It is so refreshing to play a game that knows what it is and puts its effort into fully exploring its concepts rather than trying to poorly check as many boxes as possible. It's a watertight experience, and guess what? It's $20. If the game, as I've described it up until this point, even somewhat appeals to you, please consider giving Denshattack a try. Now, if anyone on the development team is listening, maybe we can work something out about getting some physical copies out there. This game definitely deserves it.